I'm gonna listen. It's one of them days, so I'm like, bro, fuck this shit. Some days I don't even feel like getting on here, like I said. But I talked about this today on one of my earlier videos. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do things even when you don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But this your boy Shaman Tooth here. But get a quick one. This video just about don't run away from your spirituality, and don't run away from yourself because it only make things harder. I learned that the times I was having the toughest times in my life because I used to run away from myself. I was always trying to find ways to run away from myself. I'm just being honest because very intense. Even for me, I'm intense. Just the way how I come off, even for myself, just sitting in my own goddamn energy can be intense. So it can definitely make you want to get out of your fucking shoes sometimes. You'll end up trying to do shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll end up doing a lot of shit just to get out of that type of energy. Trust me, I know how I go. You talking, you talking to me, so I know how I go. So I gotta speak on it. It be times where I be trying to get the fuck up out of here, bro. Not like kill myself, nothing like that. But just get out of this reality for a little bit. I just have always been, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just like to leave for a little bit. Not necessarily lead this bitch, but I definitely don't like being here. Cause it be times where you just trying to get the fuck up out of here.
What up, fam? You good, bro? You ain't got to move
Nah,
yet.
I'm doing something right now. I don't wanna,
Shit, bro.
yeah, I'm just, yeah, I'm on something right now. So.
We didn't mean to make you move, bro.
It's all good. Yeah, I got distracted. Hopefully, I can get this out. But that's how I be. That's how I be, though. That's how I be. Literally, I got distracted. Hopefully, I can still connect to this shit. But literally, you can't run away from yourself. You know what I'm saying? You cannot run away from yourself because I know how I get. I know how I get. I know how I get. Trust me. It be times where literally I was just around nigga. I ain't trying to be around nobody like nigga. I don't know what that is. An arc divvy urge, nigga. I ain't got time for that. But yeah, you gonna have to you gonna shit, bro. You gotta tap in. Trust me, I know how it go. You talking to me. There's been plenty of times where I'm doing shit just to not be be in that reality where you feel like you will, but you can never run away. You can't run away. It's hard to run away from yourself. Because the more you run away from yourself, it's gonna get harder when you get out of that altered state. And now you gotta sit in, which you was running away from, and it gets more intense. The more you run away from yourself, the harder life get. I don't give a fuck. Like it be times back in the day, boy. I used to go crazy in some shit. If you know what I'm saying, I used to go crazy in some shit just because escapism. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most. Hold up. Some of the most biggest psychonauts in this world are they are literally what is it? The psychonauts are literally escapists. Okay, some of the biggest psychonauts are escapists, and I was one of them niggas back in the day, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. When you find a nigga that love doing psychedelics, love doing drugs, that nigga like running away from himself. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Like it's okay to push the envelope to evolve. Hey, I appreciate that nigga said Bob Marley. I would take that as a compliment. But yeah, it's cool to tap in a little bit in the psychedelics, but to do it frequently is not good. Appreciate that, famo. I appreciate y'all niggas, man. Leave a like too. But sometimes pushing the envelope too much, you're gonna end up falling away from yourself. It's okay to tap in a little bit with the shrooms. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. But you definitely gotta go back to yourself. Even the weed, bruh. I used to find myself smoking too much to the point where it was toxic. I found out if you don't smoke that much, it opens up different channels and it just heightens your sensitivity, which ain't a bad thing. But when you use it to escape, you end up getting the negative aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why you run away because you're very powerful in what you are, or it's either some emotions that you got to get by. I'm just being honest. A lot of us really don't have no reason to run away, but it's what we feel. We feel shifts. We feel the ongoing shadow work that we got to do. We feel the responsibility that is on our life, and sometimes we like to run away. You not know this. You will have points of time where you get off work and you got paid, and next thing you know, what you want to do, you want to go drink, you want to go smoke. That's the sign of escapism. I remember I used to get off. You know, when you get paid, you get fucked up, but that's the sign of escaping a little bit, because it ain't too bad to have your cake and eat it, but it gets to the point where it's excessive and you out of there. You incomprehensible. You barely can even put two words together. And you consistently do it. You gotta be careful with that. That's why I used to nip it in the bud. Like when you start to drink daily, you gotta nip it in the bud early because you escaping. And it's hard to get them withdrawals down pat. I found myself, and I ain't even a drinker. Appreciate that. I ain't even a drinker, bro. And I caught myself drinking the bottle a little too extra. I'm talking about, nigga, damn near a whole week, nigga, damn near almost every day I'm drinking. But I peep game, I'm running away from something, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of us are big super empaths to where, bro, we feeling too much. We feel the shifts, plus we feel the motherfucker in the next room or whatever the fuck you at, and we feel ourselves. And there's just a lot going on. It is a lot going on. That's why I always say it's cool to have something in your back pocket for when them times come. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you too. Appreciate y'all. Y'all leave a like and y'all subscribe to your nigga. But it's real. I can't look at the chat, y'all, because I be going in the spirit right now. But literally, it's cool to have your cake and eat it. And it's cool to have something in your back pocket when them times get tough. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something in your back pocket to where you can, you know what I'm saying, cope with the energies. It's better to sit with them and cope with them and then understand them than to run away from them. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to do a little something to do something, but if you're doing it to run away, that's how you know it's not it, because it's going to get to a point where your tolerance of whatever you do is going to end up being heightened and you're going to go overboard. You can go overboard whatever you do. I peeped that. Like I had problems where, I'm not going to cap, in the past I would have problems with certain shit, if you know what I'm saying. It would be amazing shit, but me running away, bro, because it get intense sometimes. It get intense. I'm going to keep it a stack. It get intense. You know what I'm saying? It do get intense, and I know how I get, bro. Trust me, I know how I get, especially when you an empath, when you feel shit. But the key is that you gotta remain in a positive mindset. I peep game like today. I wasn't feeling too good. I'm not even gonna cap. But I turned on my music. I got in a good vibration. You feel me? Like I got in a good vibration. Like I'm not gonna lie, there's a big shift going on, and it's cool to have something in your back pocket during these shifts. It's cool to have something in your back pocket, if you know what I'm saying. Not to go run away, but for you to sit in this motherfucker like your music, you drawing, etc., etc. You gotta have that in your back pocket when you go through these times of great change, when you're feeling shifts. Because running to the bottle, running to the drug, like I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a big dude on not smoking weed, but I'm like, bro, if you can balance it out, do you? The reason why I put that out there in our past videos, bro, because I had a big issue with escaping. I'm not gonna cap. I used to have a big problem because, man, I'm not gonna cap, it get tough. I'm the type of dude, if I feel a lot of shit going on, nigga, I run away. I'm just being real, but I'm learning how to cope with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learning how to sit with what I'm feeling and then work through it. I might cry, I might get mad, I might get antsy, etc., but at least I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go through this shit than run away from it. Because I had some shit happen a few years ago, bro. And I had to sit with it. It was tough. Crying, I ain't gonna speak on it too much, but it gave me a lesson to where like nigga, sometimes when you deal with the cards you dealt with, sometimes you gotta sit in that shit. And I sat with it and I cleaned it up. I cleaned my hands up, if you know what I'm saying. Like I had to go through that shit. There's been a few times where it's been whoo. I'm like, how the fuck did I get out of that? But I had to sit through it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit through that shit. Don't run away. And another thing, your spirituality. Don't run away from your spirituality. You know, your spirituality is very important. It's the little things of your spirituality that adds up. You know what I'm saying? Your spirituality, it can't be ran from. You know, it's right in front of your face. It's who you is. You cannot run away from it. Your life will be out of alignment if you don't incorporate spirituality with your everyday life. I've learned this, like meditation, doing your thing. Yes, you're right. You're right, bro. It's hard and painful, but you got to do it. Who else is going to do it? We got to do this work. Because if you think about it, we all got our connections and spiritual shit. But when it comes to you growing, you're the only one that's going to do it. So you kind of have to do the work. But I'm learning. Your spirituality is the key. Your spirituality is the key to get you out of the everyday mundane life. Because it's spontaneity. It's spontaneity. If I'm saying it's spontaneity in your spirituality. That's what makes your spirituality important. It'll make you adventurous. It'll keep you on your toes. It'll keep you learning, growing, and evolving. It'll keep your moral compass in check. Your spirituality is everything. Everybody got a different spirituality. Everybody got a different way of doing things. But you must incorporate it in the most upright way. Because I'm noticing that like I'm literally sitting here and I'm seeing it. The more you tap into spirit, the more you open up your reality. I can't even show you what I see right now. You could probably hear a little bit, but I noticed something. If I wasn't tapping in my spirituality, if I wasn't staying open and receptive, what's going on around me wouldn't be happening. There's a lot of shit going on around me that I'm witnessing, and it's all because of tapping in your spirituality. You start to have a better understanding what's around you. It ain't just something going on. You start to realize that it's happening because I'm around or you're around. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about your spirituality. Like, don't be afraid to tap into your power. Do not be afraid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you're a divine proper being and you here, you is a motherfucker. So therefore, if you a motherfucker, you gotta tap into that motherfucker. You gotta be on that shit. Meaning, like, there's some primal power out here that you must tap into. If you're a divine primal being, oh come on now, it's gonna be things that's gonna pop up in your reality that is gonna invite you. It's gonna invite you to work. A new perspective, a new view, a new way of doing things. And it's all an invitation to evolve your spirituality. There's some things that I used to run away from that I didn't understand. But now that I'm growing in my spiritual path, I'm like, that was there for me. You know, you start to notice that the things on your path aren't evil. And the things that are quote unquote good is evil. It's all backwards. It's all backwards. Literally, the thing in your face that they want you to go towards, can be the most evilest thing out here. That's what I'll say on that. And the thing that they demonize the most can be the most powerful and the most sane thing out here. So you got to keep that in mind when you're on this path. It's all flip-flop. You know, it's all flip-flop. I can't say that, you know, and when I notice is when you're evolving on this path, on your spiritual path, it's going to open up new things so you can incorporate. That's why I always say, incorporate your spirituality throughout the day. Don't just do it one day of the week because you're closing off. You're closing off a lot of shit around you. You know what I'm saying? It's consistency. You know what I'm saying? It's consistency. A lot of the times your life ain't right because your spirituality ain't in check. A lot of times when your life fucked up, you're not aligned spiritually. You got to go back in. Like, it could be a motherfucker that's rich as hell. Nigga rich. Got everything, but bro, he's fucked up inside because he ain't tapped in. Bro, you can have everything. You can buy the liquor. You can have your drugs, but he's still in sorrow. He's still in pain. He still ain't going nowhere. It's because he ain't got no spirit on him. Your spirituality is not in check. When your spirituality ain't in check, bro, your life gonna get hectic. I peeped it. Like, man, you gonna be doing shit you ain't supposed to be doing. Your moral compass is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you in the upright, when you upright, you got integrity and shit. But if you're not even tapping into some shit that can get you integrity, bro, you gonna lose it. You're gonna be doing shit you shouldn't do. You're gonna be fucking bitches. You're gonna be if you if you're a nigga and if you're a female, you're gonna be fucking these no good motherfuckers because your shit all fucked up. You can't sense what's evil around you. Like in the past, I remember I was very in the beginning stages of my spirituality, meaning like I wasn't getting this in it. And if I was tapped in a little bit better and I was able to be more receptive, I would have dodged a lot of bullets. So I'm just letting you know. Once you tap into your spirit, nobody can hide shit from you. Nobody can be around you that shouldn't be around. That's why it's very important to you to tap into your spirit. And you start to see around you how this is all spiritual. There's certain things that I can't even show you right now that I'm seeing in this confirmation. I can't even show you because they'll think it'll scare the motherfuckers that's watching. This is how serious I mean. Like, I mean, not to be like this is a bad thing, but what I'm seeing right now is just showing you, you must incorporate your spirituality because it'll open up new avenues and it'll open up your perceptions. You will see things that shouldn't even be there, but it's there. You will start to attract things which you incorporate your spirituality because your aura is a part of your spirituality. Believe it or not, you're doing the right things for your aura. That's all a part of the spirit, and you will start to attract a lot of shit around you. But it's all to do with your spirituality, bro. I'm seeing some shit. I'm hearing some shit. This is a great time, but it wouldn't be like this if I wasn't tapped in. It would not be like this. You'll know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Once you start tapping in, you will start to ask questions. You will start seeing the same thing around you. You start putting two and two together. You will be like, oh shit, that's because of me. Yeah, that's because of you. Hey, Wagwan. That's crazy. Niggas be saying Wagwan. My bad, y'all. But I'll be looking at this shit. But yeah, literally, things are opening up because your spirituality is opened up. Confirmation. When your spirituality open up, you start to see things. Wagwan. Literally. Oh, this is beautiful. I can't even show you this shit, nigga. That's how powerful this shit is right now. But this is all to do with your spirituality. Hey, bro, appreciate you, Spider. I love you too, man. From the bottom of my heart. I'm a real nigga, so I gotta say that. But yo, I'm seeing this beautiful shit, and this all has to do with your spirituality, because when you tap in, your aura expands. I see one of my teachers. I'm not even gonna cap one of my coaches. She making a light bulb stop with her aura. She's so damn powerful. I'm like, bro, that inspired me. I ain't gonna cap, bro. That inspired me. I'm like, damn, shorty. Look, I thought I ain't gonna compare myself, but I'm like, nigga, I am not comparing myself, but I'm like, nigga, damn. I'm like, shit. Shorty making her shit fuck up. That's how powerful you can get. Nigga, your technology get fucked up around you and shit, but that's when you gotta keep tapping into your spirit. You gotta keep tapping into your spirit. And you're gonna start to see the world open up. I'm literally seeing some shit around me that I can't even speak on. I'm literally hearing some shit around me that I can't even speak on. And it all boils down to what I'm talking about. You know, you gotta tap into your spirit. And you start to see things open up. And then your protection is evolved with your spirituality. Much love, much love. Much love to y'all. Your protection is connected to your spirituality. Believe it or not. Because once you keep tapping in, your aura gets bigger. And then, I'm not gonna cap, there's certain things that we connected to. And then if you keep the connection off, you're not going to see it. And if you don't see it in your reality, quote unquote, it's not going to be there. But once you keep tapping in, you start to open up these connections that's always been there. You start to uncap. You start to cap. No, you start to keep the flow. It's not resistance. There's no resistance to. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? There could be some. There's some things within your being that you resist from, and that could be your protection. If you know what I'm trying to say. And if you keep closing that off, you're not gonna have that protection. Certain things out here. There's certain things that's connected to you, but if you're running away from yourself and demonizing it, you're not gonna get nothing from that until you start to accept that part of you. If that makes sense. Just like with what I'm seeing right now, it's beautiful. And I know what it is, it's protection. Because it could be a no good motherfucker around and you start to see your protection come up, fam. I'm seeing this shit. It's not a coincidence. That's why I say your spirit animals is like you get more spirit animals when you tap into your spirituality. That's for some. That's not for all. Some divine primal beings attract spirit animals, and once you keep tapping into your spirituality, you start to open up more spirit animals, and they don't go away. Trust me, it don't go away, nigga. You'll be amazed what it be around you and what it befriend you just because of your aura and you tapping in. You would be amazed. You could be friends with a bear. You could be friends with a dragon. I mean, not a dragon. I guess a dragon too. You could be friends with a Komodo dragon. It don't matter. Believe it or not, back in the day, we used to have lions, alligators, hippos, all type of shit. When certain primal beings was around certain places, we used to keep them animals. That's just how we did it. We knew how to tame shit. This goes to show you that no matter how big or small that motherfucker is, you can be connected to it. That's what I'm trying to get at. But it all has to do with you tapping in to your spirituality. You can't be scared. Can't be scared. 222 on the timer. Can't be scared, man. Can't be scared of that power, bro. You're going to know what I mean. And the good thing to do is to make steps. I mean, the best way to do is to ease into it with your affirmations, with your intentions, with your everyday life. Just incorporate little by little. And that's all you got to do. You ain't got to forcefully just get into this shit. It'll gradually get you in where you need to go and gradually get you into what you got to get into in your spirituality. You're going to start doing your inner shadow work. You're going to start tapping into things that you never did before. You're going to start re-entering those things that you left alone. Just get in it with grace and don't run away from it. It'll show you itself. You know what I'm saying? It will. Trust me. It'll show. I'm glad I did this video because someone told me to do it. Even when it's the distractions and shit, I still got this shit done, man. 23, 22, and I'm starting to see it. Like, it's a beautiful time to do it because I'm literally, as I'm talking to you, I'm getting confirmations. But I can't show y'all because motherfuckers, man, niggas, yeah, nigga, they already watching. Nigga, they already watching, so I don't gotta show everything. But it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time. Beautiful time. But you just gotta, don't be afraid to tap into what you gotta tap into and don't run away from yourself. Don't run away from your spirituality because it will get tough. Today, I'm not gonna lie, I had to sit in some shit. I didn't run away from myself though. I made sure that. I made sure I didn't run away. I could have ran away. I could have bullshit. I'm like, nah, me sitting this shit. I work through it, and then I feel stronger. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we be going through shifts and etc. Going through shit doesn't mean you're negative. It's just that you gotta work through it and have a better understanding of what's going on. That's it. Don't mean necessarily you're doing something bad, but you gotta work around it. And that's what they want you to think something's going on bad, but really be a lot of shifts and shit. A lot of things that we gotta face, etc., etc. They want you to resort to the things that are lower your energy. That's not what we're on right now. You know, let's face ourselves and let's face the music and let's keep tapping into our spirituality. But that's your boy, Shaman Truth. I'm out. If you guys want to contact me, shamantruths@gmail.com. I'm on Patreon. patreon.com/Shaman Truths. If you guys want to send me a cash donation, I'm on Cash App, EG Fisker 1, EJJIFISKER 1. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, man, and I mean that. Even my haters, even the ones that, even the enemy, gotta love you. That's how I get you out of my life. Peace.